If you're planning on buying any cards from TCG Player, make sure you use our affiliate link right here in the description of our video to help support the channel. It's the best way to do it.
Are you looking for Rebel Clash codes? They are already available on Poton Store, as you can see, and you can use Tablemon code for 5% off, or for any purchase of all the other code cards they have.
For the European players, Millibots Gaming has everything you need from collectibles to all the new Pokémon Sword and Shield cards, and Rebel Clash is now in stock. Make sure you use Tablemon code for 5% off your final purchase.
Tablemon.
Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new day of the Players Cup grind, basically. This deck was created by Colin Mull. He's a very veteran player of the game, just like myself. I actually know him personally from all the way back in the first World Championship held by Pokémon in 2004. Yeah, Pokémon, the actual company. The previous ones were by Wizards. And I met him there. He's always had a knack for rogue decks. He's always been very creative, trying to counter the meta. And he has made it to the week 2 of the Players' Cup with Inteleon VMAX and Omastar combined. So this deck definitely reminds me a little bit about Gardevoir, Sylveon, Tag Team GX. Obviously not viable at all right now because of the heavy metal metagame that we are currently in. And you would think the same of Inteleon VMAX given its lightning weakness. However, he ended up making it work. I guess you just play the roulette against the matchup roulette and hope you don't face off against that because your anti-energy strategy that you are trying to do with this deck doesn't really work out unless you catch them in a very slow setup, I guess. The idea behind this deck is to use Inteleon VMAX's Hydro Snipe to continually return your opponent's energies into your hand by dealing 60 damage, or to snipe something on the bench if they're trying to power up there. And at the same time, you are trying to limit their items with Omastar's Fossil Bind ability, where as long as you have fewer Pokemon in play than your opponent, they can't play any item cards from their hand. So obviously we're going to need at least one Inteleon VMAX and one Omastar, probably 2 Inteleon VMAXs. So as long as they have 4 Pokemon total, including their active or more, they will not be able to have access to their item cards. And then we combine that with Crushing Hammers to remove energies. We combine that with the Wondrous Labyrinth to have them, you're not eliminating energy, but you're making it costlier for them to attack. And then with Heavy Reset Stamp, along with the Wait and See Hammer to also deny energy. This deck doesn't mind going first or second, but going second is especially great because you can greens for the Wait and See Hammer, deny their energy attachment. They didn't get to play a supporter. You get your Research Lab to find your Omanyte, and then you can start denying the energies. You have Cynthia's and Marnie's for consistency. You have Boss's Orders to target down Pokemon. You also have Mallow Lana to heal, which is really good. You have Pokemon Search in the form of Pokécom and Evolution Incense, which is pretty great. This can fetch you the basic Inteleon V. This fetches you any Omanyte, Omastar, or Inteleon VMAX. So why would you want to search for Omanyte? I don't know. But yeah, we have switching cards as well with the Air Balloons and the Switch to bypass special conditions or anything annoying. And we also have the Capacious Bucket, which always fetches 2 Water Energy, so it's better than Energy Surge and Energy Spinner. And also it's not a stadium, so it doesn't provide, it's not Viridian Forest, so it doesn't provide your opponent help in finding their energies. So let's jump into a ladder. I didn't make any changes, I don't know why it's asking me. Let's jump into a ladder which has reset, and I have a win streak of 6. That's, you can see that I was practicing for the Players' Cup. I haven't practiced since the weekend. Since I played the Players' Cup, I haven't practiced in the ladder. I do practice every day though, in coaching, in the coaching sessions that I give. Alright, so seems like right off the bat we are up against Pikarom. Or a Dragon type deck, maybe it's not Pikarom. I did see Lightning, Colorless, Psychic, and Dragon. I guess what Dragon Pokemon is played in Pikarom? Not a lot, right? Not a lot, or none really. So, alright, we don't mulligan, but we also, oh no, we do mulligan. I still confuse the Vs with the VMAXs because this isn't the Gigantamax, right? When Inteleon VMAX came out, Inteleon Gigantamax in the video game had not been revealed. So that's why I really get confused with the V and the VMAXs. Okay, there we go. There's our V. We don't have anything in this hand, which is pretty unfortunate. This can happen to green Tree Lion decks, but we do play 4 greens, 4 Cynthia, and 4 Marnie. So a little bit unlucky here. We'll see how it goes. Not much we're gonna do on this turn 1. And we also handed my opponent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards. So we handed him 3 mulligans. And he starts Mareep. So hopefully we can punish that. Like, he's not gonna be applying too much pressure, which is good, right? Hopefully we can deny whatever they're trying to do with Omastar, aka putting us to sleep quite a bit with the Fluffy Pillow and the Stadium. We also have 5 counter stadiums, so maybe we can deal with this sort of deck. Limiting items, I don't know how impactful that's actually gonna be. I do top deck a Marnie, so I'm not even gonna bother playing the Pokemon right now. That top deck was decent. I will remove the energy because why not, right? Why not? And then I have a good follow-up hand. I'm not even gonna bother going for the Inteleon V on the bench. Against this deck, I only need 2 Pokemon now. My Inteleon VMAX and my Omastar. Nothing else. Literally nothing else. And then why not play the hammer, right? There was no hindrance, no punish for playing it. We get put to sleep again for whatever reason. Another speed energy to draw extra cards. Very, very nice. And we start to see the discard. We do lose an Omanyte, so that reveals that. My opponent is sad that he discarded the Lance. Well, what can I say? And we lost an Incense, a Cynthia, and an Omanyte. So next turn I'm probably gonna go ahead and set up the Omanyte. Right. I could take a knockout on the Mareep. My opponent doesn't really have a lot, doesn't he? So if I just evolve and take a knockout on the Mareep, maybe that's all I need to do, really. Right? And then the turn after... Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and... I don't need this. I'm gonna go ahead and greens. Right? For the Incense... Actually, you know what? For the Pokémon, since I already do have a Pokemon. For the Pokémon and for another greens. I think that works out. And then I'll evolve to remove the sleep. I will take a knockout on this Mareep. And that's all I'm gonna do. I will not return the energy, right? Why would I gift him an extra energy, an extra speed energy? So I'll get a prize, that's really good. I was definitely hoping to see that. Next turn, I'm going to go ahead and attach. Right, and probably establish the Omanyte. Although, I don't know, like, without the Lance, my opponent won't be able to search out 2 portraits or return with Dragonite. I'm not really worried about anything that he's gonna do to me. I still have 40 cards in my deck, I don't need to dig for a lot. We haven't seen any energy pressure, really. So things are looking pretty good. Things are looking pretty good. And then for those of you who have been following me for a while, hopefully you're seeing a difference in the microphone. Yeah. If there's any issues with it, please let me know. But I did upgrade my mic very recently, and I also have new lighting, so I think you can see me in better HD than before. I hope, at least. All right. So we do get put to sleep again. We also wake up. So honestly, waking up, I think will delay my strategy. I think I'm just gonna Hydro Snipe again. Why not, right? Why not? Just get rid of that Mareep. Like, take advantage of the turns that whenever I get put to sleep again, I will make sure to... Whenever I get put back to sleep, I will make sure to use that turn to establish the Omanyte. But before that, I don't really need to. Okay, I like that Capture Energy combo with Mareep, I really do. So many Mareeps. Fluffy Pillow galore. Okay, discards 3 cards. Discard now an Omastar. So it might be important to establish the Omastar before I lose them all. To get put to sleep with Fluffy Pillow, and then Intrepid Sword, of course. I do have a Marnie in my hand, which is also really good. I flip Tails. Okay, so this is a turn where I'm gonna use to establish my my friend Omastar. So I'm gonna grab the research, and I'm gonna grab another greens, and then I'll go ahead and attach. Go ahead and play the stadium. Also increases my chance of waking up, and then I'll just establish a single Omanyte here. As long as I don't get my Omastar discarded, I should be fine. Like I said, I do have a bunch of counter stadiums, which is really nice. A bunch of counter stadiums. Surge into Misty. Into double Belelba plus another Surge. Into another Belelba. Doesn't hit Omastar, which is good. Hit 3 pretty useless cards. And I know with 30 cards still left to go. We see another Mareep established. No stadium yet. Oh, there we go. Just as I say it, as soon as I say it, there's a stadium. That Mew is definitely super annoying. Yeah, I guess establishing the Omastar isn't that impactful anymore. Waking up would be nice. Right? Waking up would be nice. Okay. I feel like I go like this. I mean, I could just grab... Switch Air Balloon. I don't like this better. Yeah, my opponent is very smartly keeping very few Pokemon in play, right? And sure, let's do that. And then I'll pass. That's 3 stadiums down for my opponent actually, but we still keep flipping Tails. We still continue to flip Tails here. Okay, Surge, Cynthia Caitlyn, and then probably Belelba. That's what we're gonna see. How does he stop himself from decking out though? That's what I'm wondering. That is what I'm wondering personally. Alright. So, Belelba, as expected. Belelba as expected. Okay, I do manage to wake up though, thankfully. So now I just have an easy knockout here. And I know my opponent has Mareep, right? He has 1 card left though. How? What if I go like this? Like, boss... Nah, you know what? I'm just gonna take the KO. Like, at 21 cards, I'm not in any fear of getting decked out. I don't think. Right? My opponent can play item cards, however. There's Bulbad. How many Bulbads is he down? Just 1. He's sad. Why is my opponent sad? Why is my opponent sad? Okay, what did you put back? Oh, it doesn't tell you. Whoops. Why would the log not tell you though? That's really odd. Alright. There's another Pulp Pad, I'll pay attention this time. The Little Band Surge, okay. A third Pulp Pad. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the dolls. We do see Guru as well. If I can knock out the Mew here, that would be fantastic without having to spend the boss. I missed his favor, okay. I mean, like I said, 21 cards. Over the course of 3 turns, I draw 3 more, so my opponent still needs 3 turns of double the Lilbap Rising, man. Before I take 6 prizes. And I'm gonna be able to KO the Mew. And I guess this is a turn. I go Marnie. I'm not happy about putting the boss back, but I like taking away his hand. And then I'll just max bullets, which obviously does nothing because of Mew, but that's okay. Take the prize, and now at 4 cards, no way to draw. Like, I don't mind not decking him out, that's perfectly okay by me. And there we go, perfect. So against these sort of decks, it's all about being very conservative with your resources, but also the timing. You know, the timing of when to play the Marnie, when to play the boss. Since I flipped double heads at one point, it was better to take that prize card rather than having to flip double heads later on in the match. It's all about the timing, yeah? You have to be very precise, very conservative with your resources. And it ends up working out pretty nicely, right? Pretty nicely. Okay, so let's see if we can go up against a more aggressive deck rather than a mill deck right here. Let's see. Let's see. All right. And we got hello, Dragolog. He's a player from Spain. I believe I should go first, right? Should I? Yeah. Just to have a chance to set up Omanyte on turn 1. Which I do get. Nice. So yeah, Dragolog is a Spanish player. I faced off against him in one of the rounds in the first European International Championship. In the first European International Championship, I faced off, and he's playing Luxray. Oh my god, I can't click on the energy! There we go. I faced off against the first international... I faced off against him in the first International Championship of the season. Like when the International Championship started, rather, that's when I faced him in London in 2016. I was playing Greninja, he was playing Volcanion, and I ended up losing, because that's how not great I drew. Yeah. Alright, so Static Shock for 10 damage, so this probably won't be a very long game. Our item lock will probably not be very significant. Obviously I just want to switch, I don't want to heal that 10 damage, I really don't care about that. I will establish the Omastar because why not, and then we'll go Hydro Snipe, obviously not returning the energy. Obviously not returning the energy, there we go, very nice. Okay, we see a Marnie, we see Electro Power. With energy we get greens, that's pretty nice. Not super concerned about playing item cards myself right now. Only really to find energy, right? That's all I'm really looking for. I won't be able to kill this Jirachi, which is very silly. I don't need to damage the Luxray either. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. I definitely don't want a Marnie. So I'll just hit for 60. That's very sad, right? To leave that Jirachi with 10 HP left. So we're not up against the aggressive deck that I wanted to, but this sort of setup against Dragapult, against Conversation, this would have been really, really fantastic. Yeah, really, really fantastic. So we see the third Electro, oh no, second Electro Power. Wait, second? Yeah, second, I guess. One last turn, then he found it, but didn't play it, obviously. Does heal the Jirachi. I'm surprised that he benched this Shinx, unless he is able to find Mew. That's like I just went right here, right? Oh, never mind. This just kills me. The Luxray actually just kills me outright. Oops. Oh my. And the 10 damage will matter on the Omastar. Oh my. Okay, so we're definitely in a lot of trouble here. And I can't even play the greens anymore. Ooh. I completely forgot about the weakness, honestly. I completely forgot about the weakness. Okay, so I'm gonna lose the Omastar next turn, most likely. So I'll try and establish a second one. I also get to thin the deck. But yeah, with this hand, I'm not gonna be doing much. We're definitely gonna end up losing this game. You can see how devastating the weakness is, right? This is not Pikarom, but it is Luxray. Definitely not a deck you will commonly go up against, but it is, I guess, something, right? It is a deck. It is a deck. All right. There's the other energy. Like, if I top deck a supporter, then maybe. If I'm able to return both energies, then I might be safe-ish. But it's the only way. If this was Crushing Hammer instead, if I top deck a supporter, then maybe it's not looking great, you know? Alright, so all or nothing, and we top deck Marnie, alright. So there's no point in playing Reset Stamp if I'm just gonna Marnie, right? And we find Omastar, we find the dude, the evolution, but that's gonna be it. Oh no, I do survive the headbolt actually. So let's do that. I do survive the headbolt. So it's something at least, right? And I don't even return the energy because then that gives him 2 extra cards. So what I do need next turn, however, is either the Stadium or Crushing Hammers. That's basically what I need. So 240, that's not what I need. I'm just gonna go ahead and Cynthia, see as many cards as possible, and that's not it. Yeah, that is not it. Okay, I still can buy myself 1 turn, but I can't greens because now I have this guy. I can, however, do this. So maybe not all hope is lost. He has boss, right? Let's not give up just yet. Yeah, 10 HP left. Nice. Can't believe that 10 damage from earlier mattered. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Definitely want to do this. Now the issue is if he's holding the Luxray plus energy, right? So this is exactly what I needed. I didn't get energy though, which is sad. I will go ahead and bench this. We'll go ahead and stamp him to 2. If I had found energy, that would have been so good. So yeah, now the issue is that Jirachi, right? I like 60 more damage. I needed to play this. I thought it did less damage. I genuinely thought it did less damage. I thought it was 10 for some reason. What was I thinking? I should have, if I flip heads, then I'm still in the game, right? If I flip heads, I'm still in the game. Oh well. Live and learn, I guess. Luxray, pretty devastating for Inteleon. Anything that's lightning, it's just gonna run you over. Anything that's not lightning, you'll probably have a decent chance at going up against, especially with the item lock and everything. I drew pretty awkwardly in that game, so that definitely didn't help our case. If I had found an energy that turn, knocked out the Luxray, then maybe I would have had a good chance to lock him out of the game after knocking out the Drachi or boss ordering the benched Luxio, but I was not able to find that third water energy that I needed. That's gonna be it from me. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like. Hope you like this new setup, the small improvements that I'm making to the stream. And if you're watching this today on Tuesday when it was uploaded, definitely check out tomorrow the stream, twitch.tv/Tablemon, where we will be celebrating 5 years of Tablemon and we will be playing Pokemon Ultimate. If you haven't watched the trailer yet, definitely do. I think it's great. I'm very excited about it and it's gonna be chaotic and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Thanks so much for watching and until next time. Bye-bye.